we have to take care is that if we have no circuit, we have no circle in the graph, then we can have a topological order. Otherwise, we cannot have it. Last time, in the last section, I gave you one graph and asked you to run the DFS algorithms, to find the topological order. Actually, I did my mistake that I gave you that graph because it have a circle there. Okay. Actually, but it is just like we see when we run the graph. If we have circle, the algorithms here will resolve in one list. Okay, but when we check that list back to the constraint what we have in the topological order, it will be not correct anymore because we have the loop, and the loop can with the loop we cannot have the topological order. Okay, so that task means that when we run the algorithm to compute the order topological order, we must have another algorithm to check whether or not we have a loop in the graph. Okay, so that is the question that we have to check when we conclude on the topological order. And now people have one algorithms to have us to check it. Of course, this is the algorithms we have, but now let's try to work together to see what does it mean by these algorithms. Okay, so we say that people say that if we have in a directed graph, okay, it means we have direction, a cyclic, we have it, a cyclic if and only if in the DFS algorithms of the graph there is no back edge. Okay, so what does it mean by this? I will give you one example. Let's try to solve this one. I have an example. This graph again. Okay, so everyone here, what we have the DFS algorithms. If you remember, let's say we start the DFS algorithm here at A. Okay, so the way that we write, let's say we start from A. Okay, so we exploit, we go to B. So we have 1 at the starting point. So we have B here. Okay. So the starting position is 2. The discovery time is 2. From B, let's say we continue with E. Because we, if we write like this, yeah, you see that this. Okay. And from E, what we have 2 outward edges that this go to A to F. Let's say we have A. So what people say is, if in the DFS exploration, when we try to visit all the neighbors of a node here, E, so we have 2 neighbors. The one is F, okay, and another one that go to A. So this one, what we will say, this edge, this one, we call it a back edge. Okay. The back edge means E that go back to the parent of E, or the ancestor of E. Okay. So we say that is the back edge. Do you got that notion? Everyone? If we have back edge like that, that will be the loop. Okay, of course. Okay, so see, we are going. What does it mean by ancestor? Ancestor means there's someone from A we can reach E. It means A ancestor, my ancestor. like the parent of my parent. And if I have a path, go from E, go back to A, or anyone. Let's say we have a very long path here with many nodes in the middle. Okay, we start from the node somewhere X here. In any case, if E go back to any of them, let's say any node in the path that way, so we have loop for sure. Do you agree that when we have the path, we have loop? Yes or no, everyone? With me that if we have the package like that, we will have a loop or a circle. Okay. Everyone else, is it clear? Yeah. No. It depends on the graph. We could have the path like that, and it can form a circle like this one, no? From X it go down, and E some way is have some path to go back to some ancestor. In the graph we could have a loop, or could have a circle like this. We don't care. Okay. But for the specific problem like the turbo sort order, that is what we are concerned. Our concern means that whether or not we have loop. So this way is one way that people try to observe and see that, oh, see, if we visit DFS, we go down, and if some node have a link go back to the ancestor of that node, for sure we have the loop or a circle, the exactly what would be circle. Okay, and we want to detect the kind of circle to conclude that we have circle and we cannot have the local sort order for sure. Now, if you agree on that, now my task for you is I want you to think about this one. Okay, to modify these DFS algorithms in such a way that when we have a package, you bring out something. Yeah, there is a circle in this one. So everyone, look at the algorithms here and give me like tell me how we can change the algorithms in order to detect the circle. Okay, and actually that is one of the tasks people want to do later on in your job, your career later, when you want to implement some like apply the graph theory for some new thing. That is the way to go. It's when we base on the basic algorithms and we modify, we extend it in such a way that it can help us to solve the problem we have at hand. Okay, so now please everyone suggest the way to detect circle with DFS. Okay, in this method. No, we don't need something that's complicated. Just modify the DFS algorithms. Now we have at hand. Here in these algorithms, in the screen, what should we modify? Yeah. We want to check whether they have back edge, but now we want I want you to modify the DFS to check whether or not we have the back edge. This means we know the back edge, we know the property of back edge, but now we want to implement this means in the term of properties. What is the property of back edge in this case? So that you will understand the DFS algorithm here better. Okay. Yeah, that's the idea. Minh, be careful. If you look at this one, I'll try to show you. What do you mean by visited? In the DFS algorithms, we have two notions. We have something visited. Okay. What does it mean by that? We have two things. We have something that have the discovery time. This means we discovered without finish, and we have another one. We have finishing time. What is the difference between a node? Now I just try to tell you the way so that we later on can understand this already better. Now can you tell me when I have a node with some D at the discovery time and without finishing time, what does it mean by that? Without finishing time. And something we have the discovery time and the finishing time in the same time. What is it? What does it mean by that? Of course, that is for numbers. For the color, we say if that is red, so I put it like this, is red, is when we have discovery time, and if black, when we have both discovery time and finishing time. What is the difference between the two? Everyone, can you tell me? If it has the finishing time, we will not come back to it. No. Yeah, we say we'll not come back to it. Or what we can say, just by reading this one, we had the black means we already visit all of the outgoing energy of that. It means we visit all of outgoing energies of the node already. Okay, we finish. It means we check on outgoing. For if we have the ray, it means we are working in one outgoing energy, but we still have someone else. We did not check here. and we will go back to check this ad later. Okay, this is a new one. It is not visited yet. No, this one is like a to do. It is not to check. Okay. Can you see that, everyone? So from the code, say we go to order adjacencies nodes of a given node. Yeah, that's it, man. It's very good, man. This means that if we reach something which is gray, means that we have the package. Everyone else try to check that statement. Say we say theorem or whatever you say. When we have in the DFS visits, if the adjacent neighbor has been a neighbor of our node have the color gray, then we have the package. The others, do you agree with that? Everyone else can you get the idea? Now I think it's better to go back here. I should do it again. So take some time, everyone. Take some time to run the algorithm again. If you want to make it small, you can stop it. I think it's small enough. This graph. Try to say visit this graph with DFS, okay, and make the color and highlight the edge that is package during your exploration, okay, and to find out to check the say the color of the node when you reach it, okay. Oh, your task, please, everyone, do it again for this one, and to verify that where think about or like okay, look at the color of the node when you visit it, okay, or when we have the to check the sections metrics or the neighbors of the node, try to check the status. So my question for you is, what does it mean when we have a neighbors that is which have the color gray, another one when we reach the node, when we reach a black node, what is the difference? Okay, what does it mean? What can we say? Okay, everyone. So here's the algorithms. I will show. Do it in the same time. Okay. I may show you the wrap in the chat box now. You have the wrap in the chat box, and you have the algorithms here. Try to tell me what is the meaning. Give you some time. It's normal, everyone, but it's the way that you will understand the algorithm better, so that you can use it in the future. Okay. We find something. So let me do it with you. So it starts from A. Okay. So in the beginning we put it in gray. Say gray like this. So visit B. We put B in gray. Okay. So visit E. Okay. E, from E we visit the array node. We say this edge is a package. This is a package. Okay. And then E we visit F. So it's just let's say that we call it back edge. Now we say forward edge. One. Okay. So this one is this. Okay. And from G we have no way out. Okay. We will try. We will finish with that. We will make it black. Okay. Black. And this one make it black. Make it black. Make it black. We make it black. After we finish with this side, go here. So we start from any of them. So here. This is the DFS algorithms, no? So from C, we visit the black node. This say we will not. We have. This is not a package. This one is not a package, but there is something else. We'll see it later on. But what I can give you at a hint is that if we visit a black node like this, okay, that is a node that what we can say is that we have the link from C to G, but there is no link from G to C. Because if we have something from G that can reach C, means that the node C must be raised somewhere before. Okay. Now, if we have from the node that we visit the black nodes mean all of the outgoing edges of G we visited. We try to use all of the outgoing edges of G and all of the node below it, but we have no way to reach C. C white now. Okay. We cannot reach. Say we cannot reach G from C. Oh, sorry, cannot reach C from G because we try everything with G. We finish with that. We make it black already. Okay, that is the idea. So we see the meaning of that, the application of that later on. But you see, with the algorithm, the DFS algorithms, we have some color or some numbers that will be very useful for many applications. Okay. So everyone, is it clear for you on this notion? Say we skip G, say we visit this one, we have to put it gray. Put it gray. Put it gray. For H, we have another one that go to G, but this one something. Okay. And then we H had the back go back to D. From the gray node, we have another gray node. So this is a black edge. Okay. And we will not visit anything. So we stop here. So go here. Try to visit, and this go back to C a gray node, so a back edge. Okay. And then there's nothing else. Okay, everyone. Hello. Hello. Are you still here? Any question? And the others? Okay. But just to sum up, the idea is just based on the color, the way that we visit the node and we check the status of the color of the node when we visit it. When try to check whether or not we will visit it, we can have something. Okay, so that is the algorithms that have us to detect a circle in a graph. Okay, got it? Now just what we want. What we want, just to tell me. We have it. So back to the question, like if I want to check with these algorithms, when we detect whether or not we have a circle in the graph, what is the complexity of these algorithms? And of course, adjust the complexity of the DFS algorithms. Okay, so that would be O n plus n. Okay, so you see, at least we have one algorithms that have us to check the whether or not we have circle, and the complexity of that will be n plus m. Now continue. So last time we have the topological sort order. We have the algorithms. Now we know we can combine the DFS algorithm with the circle checking in the same time, so that during the exploration, the run of DFS, we can check whether or not we have circle. If we have no circle, by the end we can conclude that our graph have a topological sort order. Okay, so now just to give example for everyone else, so because it seems like some of you is active and tell me what happened, but the other is not really like ready for that somehow. To okay, let's say to work on this one. This one. Okay. This is the example, just the racing procedure of some guys, some businessmen. So we have to wear a sock, a shoe, a shop, a band, a belt, the shirt, the tie, and the jacket. Okay. So now, just application of the topological sort order, we want you to find out the order in which we can like rest like properly. Okay, so everyone please do it. I want you to do it at the quiz. Everyone else, I just to force all of you to do it. Okay. So everyone please do it. I will open assignment in Blackboard. Okay. Now your task is to run the algorithm to do the topological sort order, and while you are running the DFS, please check for the loop in the same time. Okay. So we combine the DFS and the loop checking or the circle checking in one algorithm, and that's it. Okay. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, everyone, please try to react. No? At least that they somehow you tell me you are here. Thank you. The others? What? Definition? Yeah, you can just submit a soft, or you can take a picture of your your graph and submit it there. It is a quiz, just okay. So everyone, let's move on. Um, yeah. Okay, so so I think that now you're good with the topological sort order now. You see how it works and the sub application of it. Okay, we see it's okay. Yeah, yeah. Uh, so when we know this, now we're ready to move to another algorithms part. Okay. Okay. Now we're back with this. So we see that again, topological order must have the thing like we have to work with the cyclic graph. Okay. Now we are moving to another notion that people can do can have the graph, especially when we try to analyze the system. The, the idea of this is actually it is graph. It is what we want is given a graph. Okay, that is we want to check whether or not we have some component that in each node in that component, we can reach each other. Let's say from A, we can go B, B go to E, E go to F. Okay. There is one component we can go around here. Okay. Like it is so-called. But there's something else that we cannot say A, B, E, and F. F is not belong to that component. Because from B, I can go to F, but from F, I cannot go back to B. There's no way that I can go back to B. Okay, you see? F is not belong to my, say, we call it a connected component. Okay, the same goes here, F and G. From F, I can visit G, from G, I can go back to F. It's okay. But not C. From G, I cannot go to C. From C, I can go to G, but not the opposite direction. Okay? And now, let's say C, D, and H. You see how? From C, I can go to D, D go to H, and from H, I can go back to C if I want. So we have a bar like that. Okay? We call it a strongly connected component. Okay, I will show you the definition. So we have this, we call it strongly connected component. Given a graph, okay, so we define a relationship between vertices, okay. We say X is strongly connected to C. X is connected, it belongs to a strongly connected or equivalent relationship, let's say. X equivalent to Y, it means X equal to Y. It means if we have one single node like this, that itself is a strongly connected component. One node is strongly connected component. Okay. Or if X and Y is different, are different, so it must exist a path from X to Y and it exists a path from Y to X. That is the idea. Okay. So people want to find out these things. So that is very important. Let's say in Vietnam, let's say, or in your design, your rap, whatever, you try to make link, and now people try to try to make one-way script. Let's say I have one-way script from here to here. There is one-way script. I want to make sure that my decision on changing the two-way path to a two-way script into one-way script will not cause any problem for our like a network or our traffic in Ho Chi Minh City. Because if you put it like this, you have one-way script, but there is no way that go back from F to G. F and G go back to C. There is no way back from G to C. That is a big problem, no? Because the network must be connected. Okay, so that is the thing. Or we have another application, say we have a network friendship in Facebook. There's something like you have your friend and you and your friend is you add friend. This will be like this. So both you follow back. But sometimes you have some idol, or you want just to follow him, so that like this is this way. I mean, this is your idol act. You follow him, but there is no link from him follow you back. Okay, so we want to detect these kinds of notion. We detect a set of friends, and that is the idea. Okay, so that is the meaning, that is the goal. And now our task is say to detect a strongly connected component. Okay, and we say that if they have the graph and the graph is strongly connected, if they contain only one strongly connected component. Okay, otherwise they say it's not connected. Okay, and the way to do, of course, that is the algorithms. It's a bit complicated, but let's have a look at that. Okay, now the time for us to use the finishing time and of the DFS algorithm. Okay, So what we want, the first step, we run the DFS algorithms, okay, to compute the finishing time of each vertex Q. This is the thing. This is the graph that we say G minus 1 upon minus 1 is mean the inverse version of the graph G. Means that we keep all of the vertex as it is. Yeah. Okay. So I will move. Sorry. So you keep all the vertex here like this. But now what we do is we invert the direction of the edge here. Okay. So instead of use the red one, the black one, we will now use the red one. We invert it. Okay. So of course the invert it will be the same here. So we have it. Okay. We have the other one. So we invert the direction of all of the vertices. Sorry, all of the edges. Okay. Okay, you see, that is what we say the graph G minus 1. It's mean the inverse of the graph G. That is what I want to say. And now back to this one. Then we run the DFS again with this one. Okay. But the order before, if you remember, the DFS algorithm, we have no order. You can visit anyone, anywhere you want. Start from any order. But now you consider vertices in the decreasing order of F. Okay. And then the output of the algorithms will be the set of strongly connected component of the graph. Okay, so you get the procedure. Now I will try to run it here for you. Okay, I will run this one. This one. Okay, have it. So now we try to run it in this graph. Okay, this is the G. So I start from A. I start from whatever I want. Okay, I put it 1. Okay, I have it 2. This is the visiting time. Okay, 3. I go here. So we have 4, 5. Okay, and from G we have no outward edges, so we finish with that. We have 6 here. That is numbers we want 6 efficient time. F, we have no way else. We have 7. We have E, I have no way else. 8. Okay. So we have 9, and we have 10. Okay, and we finish with it. We continue with this one. We have 11 for C, 12, and 13. No way else. So we have this one. Okay, so we finish with the first run. Okay, so we have it, and now our task is to play with the inverse direction. Okay, so we build a graph. Let's say I will try to build it. I try to make it like in the inverse direction. Like this. I invert direction like this. Okay. So here, in the opposite direction. Okay. Here. Okay, here we have the opposite. Here we have the opposite. Do the same, keep it like this. Okay, let's say they are our new graph. We call it G minus 1. Okay, so what people ask us to do is we run the DFS algorithm again, but consider the vertices in the decreasing order of F. Okay? We must start with the one that had the biggest F. Okay, I change this color. So you see, I start with this one, the biggest. Okay, we start from C. Okay, I do it again. 1. Up. Okay, so I start from 1 here. Then I visit D, we have 2. And we have H, we have 3. And you see there is no R in H in H. We finish with that. We have 4 and 5 and 6. Okay, so people say that the output of the vertex, okay, every time we of each tree in the DFS forest form a from that tree a separate connected, strongly connected component. You see, we finish with the tree. We have one, and then we finish with that. We cannot go anywhere else, and we have to go back to the for loop of the DFS algorithm to start with another node. Means that this is one strongly connected component. We have the boundary here. I wrote it already. Okay, so you see that is the first, and now what we start, we continue with the biggest vertex, the remaining vertex at a 10. So I have here we have 7. Now the running time is not important anymore, but so 3 from this we have go to this one following the path, we have 8. This one we go here, we have 9. And this visited, we finish with this with 10 because we have no other way out. Okay. 11 and this is 12. Okay, so we have another strongly connected component. This is part A, B, E. Okay, we wrote it already. And if we start with the remaining, we have here we have 13, and then we visit it 14, and we go it out, but the black is not white anymore, so we don't visit it. Okay, so we have this one and this. That's it. You see, this is the algorithms that help us to find the strongly connected component. Okay, everyone, do you have any question on this? Is it clear for you? Is it clear, everyone? No. Any question? Okay, it's good. Now, time for a practice. Okay, so please run it. Everyone, now I want you to find the strongly connected component of this graph. Okay, do you need the algorithm? Here you are. Okay. Okay, everyone, please run it. Everyone, if you finish, please show your result. Okay. Can you show me your graph? At least what I think. That's something wrong with. Yeah, but this one is. I think that just the projects, okay? Because if we do it manually, you will see it. Must be like that. From G, I can go to D, H, and go back. Sure. H, go to F9. Okay. So it must be that. It's better to raw it's been have two versions of the graph, for the G and then the inverse of the G, and then you can have it. Everyone, so I think like try to finish it, but anyway, let's try to have time for your lunch. Okay, so let take 20-minute break and back with the solution. Okay. only three of you are here, no? So please like when you're back, when you. Everyone, hello, welcome back. So please like when you are here now. Okay. And the others, do you have the same result? Yeah, finally that the result from at least, right? So we must have like that. So A, B, E will be one component. This one. This one is another component. Okay, and the others. Okay, so we have three components like that. So you see that imagine that this little task you have to do, and you should remember that this application of Reup could be anything like the network in the building, the traffic in the city, friends relationships, or everything like that, or any other kind of problem like the curriculum in IU, your learning path, everything can be presented by a graph, and then you can apply different items to it. So this algorithm is based and it really if you master it and you can extend it for your application, that will be a very like important skill for the developers. Okay. Now we have notion of strongly connected component, and we see the algorithm to do it. You see, it's just based on DFS, and it's not too complex to under right to remember the algorithms. And of course, here the algorithm is designed by someone else from scientists, is which is learn how to use it. Okay. And of course, later on, you can base on this kind of idea and way to do to extend the basic algorithm to have your own algorithms for your problem. Okay. Now let let's change the topic a bit. Okay. So now we quite good with the directed graph. Okay, directed graph means we have direction from one node to another, and we have basic operation on that. Now we move to something else, which just a graph, but now we say the undirected. I mean we don't have direction. When we have a link means we have two-way link. Okay, so we can go from X to Y go to X with that link. Okay, so we call it the undirected graph. Okay, and in undirected graph, we can say that is the problem of say we map it to the problem like internet connection in a room. Let's say we have a layout for all of the computer network, a computers in a lab. Okay, we want to find we want to link them with using cable. because the two-way means if we link one node to another, everyone will link together. And now we want to find the best way to connect or to lay out the wire in that lab. Okay, so we have a direct graph, but we have another notion. We have the weight, like the distance between two nodes, two computers in a lab. Okay, so now we add all the thing on top of the graph. We could make it undirected. We could make it with weight for the distance. Okay. So now we have undirected graph. So undirected graph, we will say that there is for the graph we have the problem we call it the minimum spanning tree. Okay. For a spanning tree, we start with first linear tree. Okay, means we have no circle. Okay, and the spanning tree, people say the partial subgraph of G means it is a graph where people will keep the vertices. This means we will not do anything with the vertex, but we have a new set of edges. F is a subset of E, means that we will just take some edges and use it, okay, in such a way that that will link on the node together. Okay, and here we say the spanning tree, okay, is a connected graph, means that every node is linked together. Okay, and we want to find the minimum. The minimum is smallest set of edges, so that we can link all of the node together. Okay, that is for the graph. And if the graph have some weight, this means we have some distance between graph, then the minimum means that minimum spanning tree is the function, sorry, the tree where the sum of all of the edges we use to link on a node together is minimum. Okay, so we say it is a minimum spanning tree. And in order to find the minimum spanning tree, there are many algorithms, and today we'll try to show you one of them. Okay, so again, the idea is to find set of edges that can link all the nodes in the graph together with the minimum weight for the sum of all of the edges. Okay, that is the minimum spanning tree. Now we will try to show you the first one. This we call it a threshold. Okay. The way people do it, when you look at that, is quite simple. We have the weight, okay, the weight function. When you have a function and you say the weight of that of a given edge, W of E. Okay. And the first thing people try to do to find the minimum spanning tree is just try to select to sort all the edges in the increasing or non-decreasing order. Okay, just like that. And our task is just try to pick one by one, because you know that we take the smallest here, and if we can use all of the smallest node, then we can that is the best solution we can have. Okay. One important thing that we have to be careful is that we will not want to make a loop or a circle, sorry, a circle in a tree. So that is the idea. So we have this order value sorted in the non-decreasing order. We have the set of edges we want to take. K is just the counter, because if we want from the Reup, we say that we know the theory that if we have the number of edges here equal to n minus 1 any number of vertices, then we have enough edges to link all of the vertex together. That is the idea. So now what we do, we just consider, we take the set of V, then in all the vertex we have nothing to do. We have a set of selected edges, and we get add one new edge in the order. We start from 0, we add it to the set, we add E2 to the set. But we have to check whether or not it is the new graph, this graph is not does not have any circle. So okay, that is what we want. If it is yes, we take it. Okay, so now I just want to show you quickly in this. Let's say I will try to work with the very simple one. Let's say this one. We have, let's say we work with this one, small right like this. We have no direction. Let's say, okay. So we have no direction. Okay, we get to this. There are no direction. Okay, so we have this. And now what we want to, we have the weight. Let's say we have 8 here, we have 2 here, we have 5 here, and the weight of the edge is like a distance. It is 2 and 9, the same. Okay, so what we do in the algorithm is we try to order all the edges in the non-decreasing order. So we have 2, 2, 5, 8, 9. It means we consider in the increasing order. So what we do is we try to check one by one. So for the spanning tree, all the vertex will be there. We will have nothing to do with that. But we try to work with the edges. We link it. Say we have A, B. We try to use it. This one. And check whether or not when we use this edge, B and C and the rough here will form any circle or not. If no, yes, we can use it. So we have here. We continue with the second one. This one, we form no circle. We can continue. We have 5. We have no circle with the side edges. And now with A. See A here. If we use it, if we use A here, that will form a circle. A, B, E, O. Okay. So that is not good. So we cannot use this edge even though it's smaller than 9. Okay. And then we have this one. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes, and we need only 4 edges to link all of them together. That is the theory. So that's it. And this one will be the minimum spanning tree. Okay. And the sum of the tree is at 2, 2, 5, and 9. This means 18. Okay. So that is the minimum spanning tree. Means people want to find the set of edges, the smallest set of edges that can link all the nodes together. So everyone, is it clear for the algorithm? Minimum spanning tree, is it clear? Okay, because it's simply easy. Now, what we do, want you to play a bit with, maybe this one is too complex. I will make it as we use it later on. Try to make some. Okay. Okay. So everyone, so what is it? So everyone, please try to run the algorithms to find the minimum span tree. So the goal is, you see, we count the number of edges. Vertex is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when we have seven nodes, means that we need only 6 edges to link all of them together. Okay. So now is your turn to try to manually run it. Run during the is quite basic. So we should start with 1 to take either of them. So I link this one. Okay. And now after I take it, okay, there is no loop, no circle, and it's safe to go. So I take the another one if I want. I can think like this. They don't have to be connected at the beginning. Okay, and I can take this one. Okay, and so far, everyone continue with this. Everyone, and show us your spanning tree, please. Yeah. Okay. There's something. There is a difference between the one of Minh and the one of Thành. I check. Thành why you. So the others, you have the solution, and why you take the edge from G to F. Then. The others, you have the result. Show us, share with us, everyone. Sorry. Okay. So if you do one here, and then we have two 2 we cannot take it because 2 will form a circle. Okay, so we take 3. And we want to take 4, but 4 will form a circle from A, B, D. No. So 5, we will take 5. No, because we have the form. We will form circle B, A, D, E. Okay. Then we take 10. So 10 it will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 edges, and that's it. Everyone, is it clear for you? It's quite basic, huh? Hello, the others. Is it clear, everyone? Here we have a few things for you. First of all, I want you to do it. This one as a homework for your spelling tree. Okay, takes you is a quite big graph, not too much, big one. So please do it at home. But now back to this one. I want to ask you one thing. Now before we move to another thing. Is it clear, everyone? Do you have any question on this? Okay. Otherwise, now I ask you, like, the question for you is, if we want to check for this one, whether or not we have a circle. Of course, if we do it manually, we see it, we check, but now we work with algorithm. My question for you is, how can I check it? How can I check whether or not the new graph will form a circle? Is there any solution for that? In the algorithm to check that. If we check for a cyclic, what can we do? What can we do, to check that? From what we know before, just in the beginning of this section, so we can run the DFS algorithm with our customized our extension, where I checks whether or not we have the back edges. But that algorithm is what? It takes us m plus n step, n plus m as the complexity. Okay, it means every time you want to check, you have to make a graph and give it to the DFS algorithm to check. If no, we just no and continue. Okay, so the complexity will be high because we have to say for each time we do this one, we do a check that would be m n number of n minus 1 multiplied by that. Okay, so people try to imagine and try to propose another way to check whether or not we have a circle. Okay, now everyone have a look at this one. That is one of the algorithms. Okay, to clear everything here. Just the end of the section. Just I briefly introduce this one, and next time we will see. The idea people do is I will try to select the node, the edge like this. Okay, so take it. If I take it, I will give it a name. Let's say I put, let's say I use number like A, B, C, D, E, D, and E. So I will use, if I link two nodes like this, I will give it the label, the same label. So D and E, I will use all of them in D. D and D. This is the label. Okay. And then when I take this edge, let's say C and F, I take the smaller name as a label. I put it C and C. Okay. And now I take this one. This is another one. So I will use the smallest label DDD. Okay, with D. Okay. And now we try to make 2. Let's say we try to make 2. And this moment you see that they say when both of nodes here of the terminal of the edge have the same label. So they will form the circle. Okay, the D here somehow just like the marker to tell all of them are linked together. And now if we have the edge linked from D to D, of course we have circle. So people will ignore that. Okay, everyone, you see the meaning of that? Try to assign numbers. Okay, and let's try to look at that at home for the next section. Okay, otherwise that's it for today, everyone. Thank you for to be active in class. Okay, do you have any question? Okay, yeah. Okay, now at least you have two new algorithms with the right what say we. Okay, that's it for today. Bye bye. Enjoy your weekend. Okay, and of course, if you're close to your final exam. Bye bye. See you next week. Bye.